Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This was on Sunday morning. We were at the end of the garden. Where else would we be? It's still a popular place to be. It won't last, it never does. And it's always the same pattern. Out the front door, turn left or right, usually right, into the garden, have a little play in the garden, then we'll go down the end to that end section. And then they have to have an explore. Climb up the rocks, climb up the old olive tree. In Scoots' case, climb up the bank and let's see where that takes us. Harry doesn't always join in. Harry is a complex cat. Scoots is a fun cat. Scoots and Harry are both friends. It's about Scoots now is the only friend that Harry has got now that Dipper's gone. But they are chalk and cheese. Scoots likes to join in, then creep off. Harry won't join in at all. Now this is Mabel, who's also blind. Mabel is quietly confident. She's quite happy to look around, explore. She'll join in. She loves playing with Scoots. They were friends at the shelter together. They've been friends ever since. But Scoots now, he's got more important things to do. Places to go, cats to see. Adventures to have. They do meet up together, and when they do, she comes alive and she's playing with him, and he's good with her. As I say, they're still friends, but she's happy with her garden, Mabel, and Scoots likes to be everywhere else. Do you remember not so long ago I was talking about the contacting shelters, animal shelters, and seeing if they will run the channel? Well, I was contacted by a shelter here where Mabel and Scoots, Kira, Harry have all come from, and they wanted to team up and see if I could take some more cats. I can't at the moment. I've got enough as it is. But I've since had another idea whereby they have trouble placing blind cats here, as most shelters around the world do. So I was going to suggest to them they show the channel at one of their shops and see how we get on. I mean, the beauty of it is that the lady that runs it, she is well known amongst the local people, and the shop that she gets, the business that she has is a
You did walk off, didn't you?
beauty salon, hairdressers. There is already a telly in there. She has a local and an international clientele. It's a way of promoting her cats, my channel. I will put it to her and see what she says. But it gives exposure to her cats without putting them in any risk at all. And we'll see how it goes. And in the meantime, I will still try other shelters around and about. It'll only take 1 or 2 shelters to come on board, and then others will follow suit, especially if it becomes successful. if a shelter can place a cat or a dog, even a blind animal. That's the important part. Scoots has been at the vet this morning. He also has a cough, or not a cough, a sneeze, but we can't figure out what the problem is. He hasn't got a temperature. His lungs, his chest, they're all clear. So I've got to try and get a video of him sneezing. It's almost like someone's tickling his nose and it sets off a fit. But other than that, he's fine. He's got great appetite, bundles of energy. Here comes Smudge. For those of you that don't know, Smudge is one of my one-eyed cats. Who's a lot better now than now that her arch enemy, Grey Cat, has gone.
Wolfie,
She's now the senior cat.
where's Hugo? Bird bath?
There's Tigger. I've got an idea that she's staying in the same ruin that Grey Cat was in.
Hugo's spot.
I wish she wouldn't, but that's where she goes. And here is Sir Hugo in the bird bath. He loves that bird bath. He doesn't fit in it, but he loves it. There's Big Fergus, Scoots, William, the baby. And the other black and white stray. I had to ask the vet what she put in those 2 injections that she gave to the baby. She was bouncing off my laptop last night, bouncing off the bed, running and playing. She coughed last night, but she hasn't coughed this morning so far. So, bundles of energy. She pinched a breakfast this morning.
William!
The downside to the cats is their constant clawing. I mean, the furniture is years old, luckily, but they've ripped it to pieces. It doesn't matter how many times I shout, tell them off. They don't listen, or they'll wait till I'm not around. William and Fergus are 2 of the worst. There he is, look, he loves them paws hanging over the bird bath.
Are you stretching your paws? Legs?
He's still a little bit nervous around the strays, but we're getting there. You can hear voices outside. I've got the windows open, and because I'm near the mosque on a Friday, everybody makes their way. It's busy up there on a Friday, so you may hear people walking past. There is more to come, everyone. As and when I can get to it. I want to try and get the sin bins finished off. It's not as hot today, so it'll be a perfect time.
Hugo.
So you can't get too close to the strays. They lash out quickly, and it puts even Harry backs off. The only one that doesn't is William. Hope you've all enjoyed the video, everyone, and as usual we will all see you all again a bit later.